Hello, hello. The this is Quarantine Cup. You know it. You know what it is. What can I do here? Can buy supplies. I guess the horses to go to a city quarter. There's no buy, so it's not like a huge amount of stuff to do here. I didn't even know about the Wisp, to be honest. It's not that good. I guess I'm gonna try to do something that draws a little bit. Maybe it's stupid, but like trading post seems a little bit silly at this point. That did get us a little bit of additional trashing, so that was okay. I don't really know. I don't really know what I'm doing. Could get a gold. Not crazy. Not the nicest shovel. I guess since we found the money lender, we'll just blow up. Like, there's something to be said, I guess, for just provincing. I mean, it's going to be a little hard for Tracer to keep provincing with this. You may want a second gold. With this particular, or city quarter is fine too, probably. But at some point, you're just willing to just green. I don't. Again, they don't actually have $8 in their deck. Because the coppers, I guess, will go away at some point. So maybe a little weird. But do I trash the copper? Yeah, I guess I do. Too bad this isn't like what's that card called? See, they didn't get to their gold. I probably crank out a couple more coffers. Hopefully get some how many cards is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we can't. Well, we can still draw it anyway, so. We should be. Tracer didn't add money, so they have the same problem. And I don't know where the copper sitch is. They can do 2 provinces, I guess. They have 2 coppers left. But they didn't add any money last turn, so they still don't have money. Okay, they can, I guess, just stop playing the money lender. They did save an estate, so if they don't miss ever, well, I mean, I still have Duchy Dancing that they don't have. See if we can get to this. Okay. Here you basically trade you just get a coffer. Tracer could also just, well, their wisps hit, so probably they don't fail. But Tracer could still just fail to hit $8. They don't draw deck necessarily. No, they didn't. I probably shouldn't play the wisps actually that early. I don't think it really matters too much, but. I could get, I could get a ghost now or something. Tracer may never miss 5. Frankly, their deck is going to continue to add draw. I don't know how the points work out if we don't ever. Probably not in my favor. Obviously, I'll just be able to afford whatever. Simply a question. I say that, although I did just have to spend a bunch of my coffers, so that's something. Well, the golds are also already in hand, which isn't ideal. I mean, what does it matter? If I have 8 coffers, I still have the same threat. I guess I could have gained another coffer, but I expect Tracer will be able to buy the duchy. And then I think my estate isn't enough. I mean, I guess if the gold's bottom decked, it can happen, but I don't think. I mean, there was always some world where he doesn't draw the gold, right? But now Tracer can buy province. The question is, can Tracer hit province twice? I guess that's not. Doesn't help me a whole lot, but. What's worse? I mean, what do I? Do I make them buy estates? What happens now? So if I buy a state, Tracer can still province. This isn't a good time for me to buy province anyway if I need both of them. Frankly. There's not going to be a great turn for me now to buy province. I guess if Tracer hits province, it's just over anyway. Maybe that's not technically half, but. It was a little bit. I guess they've been saving some horses, so there were like turns where they just didn't. So now I'm playing the game of can Tracer miss 2 instead of the game of can and even if yeah, that's so Tracer didn't miss 5, so now I'm playing can Tracer miss 2. So stupid. I'm gonna do it though. I am willing to do it. Till the estates are gone anyway. Did it happen? Hey, I deserved it. I don't know why I said I deserve it. But I'll take it. Okay. All right. let's see. I think I need to fix something with the result sheet, so I'm gonna try to do that. Why does this always do this to me? Okay. Minion Pawn and Foley have a game. Warfrat playing Blitz. Who's Warfrat playing Blitz with? What is this Blitz thing for? I don't know why the maybe there were just no games. All right. I think everyone is paired Q. All right, we'll see if we can get somebody. Whitepack joining? I guess not. Vanguard Spin? Vanguard Spin joining? Huh? All right. Cool. Okay, Sewer Scrap is all right. You probably need a lot of advisors. I'm gonna try. Well, it's like Sewers. It's like Sewer Scrap or Remake Scrap. Kind of like Sewer Scrap. I mean, unless you draw it like this, then it's not so exciting. Magard Spin gets the nice remake trash 4 cards. Very nice looking turn for them. Without a doubt. Not crazy to have a silver, but this may just be a trashing turn for me more than anything. Get a little bit cleaner. We did find the haggler. Very nice. Very nice. What did they haggle for? Oh, just the haggler. I gotta think. Last card is an estate. Could take the villa. If I don't get 4, it's a little bit of a problem, but a smugglers would be okay here. I'm not going to guide this hand. I mean, it wouldn't be. This is not the hand to do it. I think I don't trash here. A little unfortunate. It's mostly just for the joy of it. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. This is a kind of turn I would like to have eventually. The hagglers are just so exciting. Yeah, you basically can do this stuff. Probably they pile out. It was pretty much a race to start doing this, and I didn't get it on my last turn, so maybe I should have guided into the advisors. Maybe they don't have enough money. That seems incredibly unlikely, though. Now it just seems impossible, and it is. Yeah, there's basically you're racing to do this, and I didn't. I should have guided because the. I mean, what did I draw with this scrap? Yeah, I needed another villa. I needed a villa sooner or something. I'm not sure. Whoops. But very nicely done by them. What's the mouse? Fool? Okay. Okay. Look out. What do I just... Guess you got to do... Not gonna be... And this is... I get a lookout. I'm gonna hit the chapel. Oh, they get a chapel as well. They just take the... I'm playing slow. My brain is kind of fuzzy. Lookout is totally reasonable. Man, this board is not going to work. You kind of have to try to make it work, though. I'm going to follow. Even though the collision is pretty sad. I guess you can consider fooling. Oh, Watchtower, yeah. This is bad. The buys below 5 are so bad. In all honesty. So my chapel misses. I just don't want to buy anything. Buying Watchtower would have been fine, but they're probably just too far ahead now. I want another silver. Guess I can decide later. Oh, this is rotten. I'll probably fool. Though maybe there's a trash I can hit in there. A lot of these are not what I want to trash. Find another lookout. I don't know if another lookout is all that nice. Wow, these are not that great. Sure, I'll take a gold. Why not? This is bad. Maybe I'll get River. Hopefully they don't get to play the Mastermind. I don't know, playing Mastermind even isn't that great. I like Gate River. Decks are just really, really bad. Right now. They're probably gonna have a better deck quicker. Will-O-Wisp is nice. Did they even need to play the lucky coin? They just want to get rid of silvers for the fun of it? Maybe. Gosh. Probably just straight up toast. I got River again? Jealous. Jealous of the River. This is fully so dumb. What did I get? The moon? What doesn't matter. I don't even know if that's right. It's probably not right. They had the Wisp. The Wisp is really nice with the Masterminds. Very, very nice. They get another Wisp. This is bad. This is all quite bad. They get to do double 5 or anything. I guess they probably don't have that much money. Maybe now they do. Okay, so yeah, they probably get to do double 5. I mean, they still might not have $6. I don't know. Most of these have got to be silvers, but or enough of these have got to be silvers, I would think. You just go like, I don't know, Highway Merchant Guild or Highway Mastermind. Probably. for these buys. If you have that, assuming you have 6, I guess. I don't know for sure, but there's a Wisp. No, they played the Wisp. Okay. I was a little surprised you don't just trash the lucky coin at that point. I think, but I mean, unless you just really like doing this thing where you click on Watchtower. I mean, it's not impossible for that to be a thing you just really want to do. I don't know why I didn't play this first. That was pretty dumb. I guess I'm just more or less entirely toast. We should probably get out of here. I mean, we can see if they hit something on their mastermind. If they hit a highway or a Wisp, we'll just leave. Maybe they have to sacrifice something. All right, this isn't so crazy good. I think I would have just, I don't know exactly what's in hand, so it's hard to say, but I probably would have just gone ahead and played the highways. But if you know, I mean, you could have stuff in hand that would make you want to just wait. And they certainly got through the deck, so the use of the buys is going to be really good. Anyway, this is fully over. I was a little out of it at the start. I don't know that the buys I made were the things you really want to do there. Is Folivore still waiting? I don't know. Folivore didn't make a table. Oh, I guess I made a... Okay, now they made a table. This is gonna be a rough one. To be sure. You can't trash. You can try to do miser stuff, but maybe there's time. Maybe there's time such that the miser is useful. Seems hard. So you open miser banquet. I'm gonna try it. This is the time to do some wacky openings anyway, right? Just for the lulz. Play like there's fountain on the board. I don't think Marauder is very good. Drawing 5 coppers is good though. My witch missing, of course, is not good. I don't particularly like the Marauder. That was sad. I'm gonna get another witch. Obviously the deck is just very big now, so that's kind of the point. Now I think miser for them is awful. At this stage, they can just buy. They have the silver. They can just buy silvers and golds and probably crush me. it's a bit hypocritical, I suppose, but frankly, I think makes. So now I've got 2 witches and a miser down in here. Do I already have 2 misers? Yeah. Get banquet for a plaza. I don't know what I'm doing. It's very silly. But if they don't buy treasure, then I'm okay. What is a colonnade? When you buy an action card. Oh, okay. I haven't managed to do that because I've just been banqueting for stuff. You would be better off. I mean, the deck to actually play here is just do silver, buy witches, buy golds, buy provinces. In all honesty. But this is pretty funny, so. Look at this. I didn't even think it makes sense for me to play the Ruin Library this in this instance, probably. They still haven't set any coppers aside, so that's not so scary. I can get another miser now. Catacombs. There should be more coppers, so it should be okay to do this. Even if we draw another miser. Should be fine. This is worth 2 points. Let's just take it. We're getting pretty close to the misers are super good part of the game for me. They're kind of firmly in the. Yeah, they have too many. I think they're just a bit too all over the place. My deck is really bad though, so I can still lose very easily. Takes $1. So they didn't even have a copper in hand, so that's pretty awful. We could banquet for another miser. That's kind of fun. They all wait, I was gonna say, surely they didn't have no coppers again. That seems hard to manage. Now they have a bunch of misers, but not really very much on the mat. I think this is pretty safe to play on through. And their misers have kind of wrecked their money as well. I don't know what the last card is, so it wasn't like the best gain of all time, or the best playing of Ruin Library of all time. Like I said, I could still super easily lose this. It's gonna be. I mean, I'm gonna kind of live or die on where the misers end up. I don't think their deck is that clean. I have to worry about them like putting together draw and buy and stuff, but they do have the colonnade lead now. We're about done with the curses. We're actually now their misers aren't so bad either. But I was gonna say now we're very close to a pile out. Too. Actually. If we have misers split up, if the misers are split up real nicely for me, I might win this game. But if they're not, then I'd say no chance. Like if we find one now. Okay, so that's not good enough. Just have to buy a duchy. We still didn't. That kills. So we've bottom decked the misers this time, which is a huge problem. Just, it's not even. I use that copper. There's not even a copper in here. That's the worst. I mean, when the deck is massive, right, and then you still draw this hand, like the amount of miser collision for the size of the deck is just crazy. Like, it's actually insane. To put 4 of them in the bottom, 10 cards or 11 cards, whatever. Now I could reshuffle, and if I reshuffle beautifully, I'll just win, but it's not looking like favorable for me at this point. They just have a million plazas. So we drew 2 misers. It's more misers than you want to draw. I don't think they'll miss now either, really. So they did have to use a coffer, so I guess that's... Am I second player even? No. Yeah, okay. They still have a coffer. Oh, they had a silver, yeah. I didn't like their misers, but my deck... Well, okay. I mean, I would have still been in it with not the horrifyingly bad draw I had on my last reshuffle, but... My deck was also just complete garbage, so... I want to buy it. I want to buy it out. All right. So far, not great week for me. Maybe I'll be able to commentate the playoffs. Um, Is anyone waiting? Okay. Tracer's waiting fully. Tracer and fully already played, I think. Mm-hmm. All right, we have Pig, Necro. I guess you just do get some of the attacker. Well, yeah, that's true. There is a little bit of build up you can do. You can do rats, though it doesn't, I guess, particularly gain you anything. Minion pawn does hit the 5 there. I'm thinking about missioning, so maybe that's not worth missing a buy. Gonna get a ghost ship and a relic. I guess ghost ship isn't the biggest deal with the vassals, or it's less of a deal with the vassals. Maybe we need a second sanctuary first. I can pick this one. I guess there's no reason to pig it, actually. That's just like bad. That's just bad play to pig it, because you're gonna... Yeah, that's just a misplay. It didn't punish me, but I guess it doesn't... It just costs you money, but anyway. It could be quite bad, really. There may have been something to getting the rats just to up up the number of things that Vassal could hit. That was pretty sad. Let's mission here. This feels like a place we can mission. So that now that we have a relic, there are some reasons that you might want to play Vassal as not play Vassal. So we did get that. Basically, we had the best mission turn we could have hoped for. I mean, essentially, we had a perfect mission turn. Now we just want to buy a bunch of vassals. Mainly. And then I'm not sure. We can gamble. There's only one bad hit, it's the relic. Okay. The rest of these just go. Where are they on the exiling? Way behind. They didn't do that mission. Maybe they didn't have a great turn for it. Okay, we could double Vassal, or we could go Vassal Royal Carriage. If you either have the Necro or the Relic in hand, you can just go for it with the Vassals, but on this situation, you have to play on a little bit. So now they're missioning, so now they're maybe going to get a little bit cleaner this turn. They'll catch up on cleanliness. The question is mostly like how far in the greening am I by the time that occurs? Greening / building. I guess that's another question, is I can try to build more. Okay, now we can play this and just play it until we hit until we hit the relic. So the question is something like, do we go double RC or RC Ghost Ship? How much do you spend building up? Probably a little bit. They've finished cleaning now, more or less, but a bit behind on just how much the deck does. Sure. It doesn't matter a whole lot. It doesn't matter at all, in fact. Okay. We could have saved one of the royal carriages. They're also like pretty okay to call. This could get a little ugly composition wise. It looks like it's gonna be fine though. Well, this turn anyway looks like it should be fine. Okay, they buy 2 royal carriages. They go ahead and take an estate, which I guess I get, but it could come back to bite them pretty hard. At some point we do want to pig some of these because we're gonna need to get a little further. I mean, I guess if we don't, it depends on where the relic is to some degree. Yeah. So we didn't get. Okay, this is still alright. We got a royal carriage down. Now if we find the sanctuaries, we have targets. If we double again, we'll be in good shape. I don't think they have like a really good line for like doing a Silk Road thing comeback. I don't think that's particularly doable for them. They still didn't exile anything there, so. I may not hit like double province again, but well, I very well may. They didn't hit me on that. What do we? I guess double province is like really good for me at this point, so we should probably save it for the vassals. Okay. Okay, they resign. I mean, I'm gonna double. I didn't quite have triple. Well, I guess we finally got another win. Maybe we're just 50-50. We can keep getting games. I don't know if Razi saw that or not. Here we can. Anyone waiting? Oh no, I lost 3. That's right. Matt Guard's been not too bad, and Olivora. Not my week. Though I said that. What? It's right above you. I give up. I think it's just hopeless. I don't think people. I don't know the queuing. All right, I don't know who's. I don't think Sam Wilson is the. Unless you're Sam Wilson. All right, we've got the Marshak family, whole gang. Whole gang is here. There's Traveling Fair Guildhall, which is, I don't know, probably not a thing. I wonder if it's a thing though. I wonder if you can just do it. There's not really village stuff to do here. War for Margrave. I've never actually tried just Traveling Fair Guildhall, and I don't know. I don't properly know. Like what you do, I guess you buy Guildhall, and the next turn you get 2 coffers, and then the next turn you get maybe 3 coffers, and then you get, so on and so forth. Probably you can do something like that just uses Wharf into that. Margrave would be fine. I don't like the potion opening. Oh no, there's Apothecary. Sorry. Yeah, that's fine. Potion opening's fine. You can top deck your Apo, which is really nice. They just take a Margrave. I don't know if that's the buy, but I'm gonna get 2 Wharves, and then I didn't get 7 there, which would have been nice, though I drew a Wharf anyway. I'm just gonna play with 2 or 3 Wharves and then a Guildhall, and then just more or less green pretty aggressively. Not hitting the 5 again, but I will this turn. Though I'll probably get hit by the Margrave as well. They buy a wharf. I think they're like I don't know if their deck composition is quite where it needs to be. They buy Guildhall. They buy Guildhall, but they didn't use the additional buys, which I think is a mistake. I mean, I would have bought coppers for coffers at this point. And like, especially if you have apothecaries. I mean, if you bought Guildhall and you have the apothecaries, you should definitely be buying the coppers. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me to not do that. I will go ahead and probably green at this point. Second potion is really weird. Not very good. A little bit of wharf collision, but that's not unreasonable or unexpected. Don't quite have 10 to make the spend a coffer, get a coffer, and it doesn't really work out. But hopefully you don't hit another wharf, but still. At this point, we'll get to 5 provinces, no problem. And the duchies will be easy to keep picking up. Bit sad, of course, to have the wharf go away again, but they have, I mean, their deck can do more on a given turn than mine for sure. Whether it hits it all or not. This time they put together quite a nice turn. Hopefully not enough to come back. 5 provinces is still quite a lot. Of points to try and make up. Especially when you're staring down kind of the way I can make coffers. But if they get, I mean, like, if they had drawn really, really well the next couple turns, there was still a shot. I think that's not, I mean, well, now, of course, I just have the province because they didn't Margrave me. But if they'd gotten a really nice turn there and Margrave attacked me a couple of turns in a row, I definitely think they could have gotten there. Or given me a little bit of trouble anyway. Was going to be tough though. It's Iris. Oh no, I was beat at, never mind. I got PQR beat me to it. I couldn't play Titan Drake though. Philadelphia, Citadel, City Quarter. No thinning. No thinning. So it's kind of annoying. I don't know. I guess you still probably have time to build up. The money, it's not like anything money-ish is like especially appealing here. Probably 1 silver is okay. This is lucky. The hit 6 is pretty nice. I mean, if you can get Citadel and have some Destriers, you probably just win by being lucky. And I had a good first shuffle. I mean, my Conspirator missed, of course, but it was actually the buys I made were as good of buys as I could really hope to make. You could get a Scholar over a Destrier as well, though they're not that appealing to me. Maybe a Cobbler. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the Cobblers. I know there's Villatrix. I guess you do him. I guess you gotta do him. One, two. I still don't have 8. I have 8 and I have a bad, kind of a bad. This next hand, of course, isn't very good. I wonder if they really didn't have $4. I mean, it's possible. Yeah, I think I probably should have gotten a Scholar. It would have been nice to have one other dollar in this hand rather than the other one, but I guess I'm gonna buy a City Quarter. I'm not sure. This is so gross. But at least I hit something. They get the Destrier, yeah. Probably toast at this point. They go like Conspirator, Destrier, probably. Something like that. Could get a Scholar, Conspirator, Scholar, Destrier. If I find it, I'm probably just lost regardless. If I find a Destrier, maybe there's a shot. They just went hard on the villas into the Desters, which also makes sense. Get the super exciting double. This is so bad. This is so bad. I guess we can see if they can. Yeah, this is just. I can just resign it. We got to try and play a lot, or we're not gonna make it. We've got I don't know what Sirix is doing. We've got a lot of new names in the top. Well, I mean, obviously not new names. They're here many weeks, but Sirix and Tracer aren't in there, so some of the regulars didn't. I think Sirix stopped playing. I don't know what they're up to, but trying to type. I guess I just do trading post probably, right? I mean, into buying platinums, get some market at some gears, maybe a cargo ship, maybe some patron. There's not like a super patron. This is really bad draw. It's particularly if the trading post also misses. Not trashing estates on your reshuffle with the trading post opening is really depressing. Okay, that was really bad. And then this is how I draw it in the next one, of course. This is what I mean, 5-2, I would have thought I was way ahead, but I ended up being, I don't know what I'm at anymore. This was just incredibly bad of a draw. And if it keeps going, well, then I will just probably just lose. What do we want? Do we want to gear something? Probably. They didn't get a trading post, which I think is going to hurt them eventually. Maybe not enough to matter, but the gear is very helpful there. I think shanty towns aren't that useful. Mm-hmm. Gold is pretty good though. We gotta do it like this. It's a little sad to have the patron miss in this manner. But still. The thinning should win out for me in the end. They do get to platinum, which is a big deal. This should be a platinum. There's no, I mean, market patron or something like that isn't anywhere near as good as a platinum is on this board. I don't even think gear gold is. The gears are good. The gears are definitely good. I'm gonna get another one, but I don't like the Shantytown. I don't think that works. Frankly. We sort of make some stuff miss, but it's not. A lot of these are markets, or at least some of these are markets, so it's not really, they're not really missing the shuffle that much. Because now you have platinums and you can go like platinum gear, and that's a turn. As far as buys go, that's something. The Shantytowns are just necros, so you're playing like a necro moat engine. It's maybe a little better. I mean, better than moats, of course, but that's kind of what it ends up looking like. They still have all their coppers. They haven't cut to trash. If they had just gotten a trading post on their first 5, the way my shuffles went, I think they would have been perfectly okay. I mean, they hit 5 with cargo ship. If they put a trading post in hand there, I think they're probably still in okay position. Was that their cargo ship missed? Yeah, I mean they had a little bit of collision too. I could set aside and play the trading post right now. Or I can set aside. I could just not set aside. Since I already have. Good stuff. Okay with the third gear. And I'll go ahead and start buying colonies now. If I have that much anyway. Maybe should have been a market. At some point, the amount of platinums is kind of excessive. I mean, truthfully, they're kind of excessive already. That'd be nice to be able to buy like colony province at the end. I don't know when we start doing that exactly. And it's not impossible to double colony at some point. I think they're gonna have turns where they just don't hit colony as well. Like this is a lot of the money, so the next turn I think they probably just don't hit colony, if I had to guess. But maybe they get to set aside enough stuff that they get there. They just didn't even buy it at all. Okay, so right now I have do I have double already? This is 8, 10, 21. 21. Can take away 5 of it. 16. Buy a market, I guess. Like, I don't think this hand will have 11. It might. See, it's just all the coppers. The shantytowns continue to be really underwhelming to me. Could get another gear. The gears are good. This may be too many gears, but basically you just get to keep passing around the platinum. I get to keep passing around the platinums that I don't need. There may be a point where you just set aside platinums rather than dead markets or something because you're trying to double colony too. That's possible. So you're not really guaranteed to see a market at this point. 23, 15, 17. This time we doubled, I think. And you just go ahead and take it, because why not? Yeah. Beyond the first couple of reshuffles, then my draws were fine. I think you just have to play with Trading Post there. I don't think you can skip it. And I don't think the shantytown stuff is really worth it. There's maybe some world though where you can get the control and use the gear set asides to kind of control the actions in hands and lab with the shantytowns more. I can see that working out, but it didn't they didn't quite get there. Probably can relax the I just am gonna have to write. We're just gonna have to get a queuing website for this. What do we have right now? So not too bad is in the lead. Followed by Minion Pawn, Iris, and me? Okay. That was a bit unexpected. All right. Hmm. Looks like we're going to have a bit of a break until some of these games wrap up. Sorry, I don't even know how to fill this emptiness. I have no banter at the moment. I'm banter free. Just still waiting for a game of Dominion then. I'm sleepy. I've never had this long of a wait, I don't think, in a quarantine cup. It's been very nearly 20 minutes. Maybe not quite that long. I'm just gonna play Shanahan. All right, got a game. I don't even know if I played Shanahan yet. This may actually not be a repeat. Okay. You're going up in silver like Rays. I think that's probably the opening. I went with points because I actually think points are kind of good here. That's how we didn't see the silver. I don't know. We go for groundskeepers, council rooms, both. Lots and lots of dens. This is also not particularly good draw. So there's definitely something to be said for having a lot more Basilica points than them. We can try and find a silver. We can just get 2 of these down. Okay, that's not really what I want to see, but okay, the next turn. They're going in the groundskeepers, okay. This was kind of ugly. To not find the den. I would like to kill more coppers. To not find the den or the rays is problematic. So they're getting a little cleaner. Never mind. I don't love them losing their rays. Hopefully we can find the council room. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. I don't love the province. I'm gonna go hard on the. Okay, now they go back a little bit. I don't love that order. Like, why get the province? And anyway, this isn't gonna matter. Well, it matters a little bit, but. Okay. Don't know. 12 to go up to 14. I mean, if they probably we do want another silver. They didn't really get a lot of the groundskeepers down there. Okay, so we split the groundskeepers, but I am thinner. I don't know if I want. I'm gonna buy a green card. I guess I'm trying to think if I want this. Can I get to double? Or should I work towards double, I guess is more what I mean. It's not that good. Or it's not that important. Okay, so they just didn't even score hardly any there. They have a bunch of this doesn't matter. they're not getting the the groundskeepers in play the way I am. They just have a bunch of coppers, I think. I don't think I need to play around like do I need $13? I think I need to play around double, right? They don't have that much money. I don't think that's an issue. I mean, I guess 22 points doesn't even get them to me. This will be my last game, and I guess if I win it, I'm in. Okay. The playoffs, I think. All right. So, I don't know what the final. These are the final standings or not. Balvor is in a game. Unless there's unreported stuff, no one can catch me with just one game. So I think the top 4 should be determined. I don't know, Rozzy. I assume Rozzy's around. Rozzy was the one running it this week. I don't know. I don't know what she's doing at the moment. I don't mind announcing it either myself. I just don't want to step on anyone's toes if she's preparing the message or something like that. But as far as I can tell, the playoffs are known. So I'm thinking about typing the message. I don't know if Rozzy. I just not sure. All right, not too bad says type it, so I'm gonna do it. Then I can blame not too bad. I don't know. All right. Those are our pairings. I guess I'll just make a table. See if minion pawn comes. Minion pawn may have made their own table. They did. That's fine. I'm just like scraping into playoffs week. I'm not really doing all that well. But if you play enough games and you go about 500, I guess that's good enough. Some weeks anyway. This is like a monument thing, I guess. Monument is sort of your fake source of extra gains here. Unless one player gets like way ahead really quickly, you can kind of do fair amount of monument stuff. Ball would be very nice. They go double church, which I think is reasonable, but not required. And the other things I'm considering are necromancer and a monument. I mean, the necromancer could be very nice or could just be sort of nice, depending. I'd probably go fishing village necro here. There's an acting troop necromancer synergy. This is a nice draw for me for sure. You get rid of the token as well. Just want to ball a lot. This could go quite bad. Okay, went fine. Went well even. Swashbuckler is pretty unappealing to me. I actually think Nobles is quite a bit better. Taxman could be a thing, actually. Could be Taxman stuff. Maybe I'll go for a Taxman next time I ball. I mean, if you have Taxman, then Swashbuckler is pretty good. I guess I could try and buy something. This is an interesting game because you either have to do the provinces, all of them yourself really fast, or you have to get ready for a very, very long game. And it's a bit odd to figure out the best way to do it, frankly. No, I want this one, I think. What else is there besides... When did I shuffle? There's another monument in there, right? Think so? I could be wrong. Okay, I was not wrong. There's definitely some nice stuff you can do with Taxman. Kind of thinking about at some point there is some nice acting troupe stuff to do as well. I just don't know who advantages the most right now to put it in. Probably them, because I have the villages. What are they putting in there in church? Okay. The crowns are very good. I mean, I want the crowns. That's what the Taxman basically exists for. Is to hopefully turn a couple of things into crowns. So my buy here will likely be a crown. Possibly a nobles. And I think you can empty the provinces here. They can do IGG, and I think it's too hard. I mean, okay, you could probably do it with churches. They just trashed a church, so that makes it considerably harder. Okay, I didn't even play the... I didn't even play the... This has just got to be a crown. Doesn't got to be, but I think it ought to be. They're putting a crown in there. Huh. Interesting. Oh, they didn't mean to, but I would have gotten nobles for sure still. I don't know why Swashbuckler particularly, but this should be good reasonably good shuffle to trigger. Well, more than reasonably good, I guess. Yeah, I mean, there's... It's an interesting board. I'm going to trigger this. All right, beautiful. They would benefit, I think, quite a bit from there being an acting troupe in the trash. Just get another crown. That seems reasonable. Okay, this isn't exactly what we want, but... Province looks just terrible, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I think I'm gonna catch him in a number of ways. Maybe you should have set a crown aside, but I'm gonna try and get the points. Maybe they'll be clean enough that they do the provinces, but I don't think so. I'm probably gonna ball this turn. Not sure. We don't need a huge number of coppers to turn into crowns, just a few. Probably I shouldn't have trashed that last copper. I thought I had more to be honest. So I can get 2 more crowns, or I can do 1 crown and do some IGG stuff. IGG stuff doesn't work quite as well as I was thinking, to be honest. Treasure chest would actually be nice to have. They're still... They may just get me on the provinces. I mean, at this point, I can't buy provinces, though. That'll be losing. I gotta figure out something. They're probably not missing province, so unless I catch them just on points. I really wish I had not trashed that copper. If there's gonna be one thing that really bites me, it's gonna be that. There's another crown, isn't there? Shoot, this was bad too. This did not work. I messed that up. Part of it was the bottom decking, but I just messed it up. When ball for silver, does the necromancer let us do anything? They're not gonna miss province. How do we score enough? Oh no. Oh, I did set. Okay. Yeah, I don't even have that many more. I don't have any more VP chips in them. How does he get cards in the discard? So confused. Okay. No, I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. That's already costing me. So annoying. Maybe if I'd done IGG stuff, if I'd still had that copper. This is just too many points. They have 6 coffers. They have 30 golds. I didn't get anything set up, but I still have to score way too much. Way too much. I mean, that's a good amount of points. Pretty good. If I province now, do I threaten? How many did I score there? How many? I can do 10 VP chips. I think I can make up the 5. I'm okay. Because duchies, I mean, the only thing that they could do, I think the only thing that they really could do is if they mill. What is last? There's another crown down there. But I don't need to play it. I'm going to get 4 more points. I'm going to take the lead now. Maybe that could have even been a noble. They They have to mill a province. That's their only winning condition. They just have to try it at some point with a necro, either crowning a necro where they have a spy or just going for it. Yeah, like there they just went for it, but they have to. Now, I don't know. I don't know if the next turn, if that'll even be feasible. Because I can probably province now. I'll have to count, but maybe not. I can probably trash my tax man, right? I should have. Can I win? No. I'll have to check. What can... Will double still be... How many of these do I have? I get so confused at the end of this. I mean, I guess I still have the option. Let's say province, but province isn't going to be safe. They could still get 4 or 5 VP or something, or unless I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing something. Should this be a nobles for me? Yeah, I mean, province is still not safe for me. Does to go to 78? I don't think the duchy point probably matters. Fortunately, they have their necromancer last turn, and they actually don't have that much draw. It's not like that easy for them to even get to the necromancer again. Now I'm really gonna... Now it probably will be safe for me to take province. If I had to guess. I will have to check it though. They cannot score that much. All right. I don't know. Why is Minion Pawn all capsing? Anyway, I guess they're done because they're listening to me. So I don't know who won. Oh, not too bad did. Okay. I'm not a host, so let's just go to another table. Hopefully they follow. Okay. So Fool Sanctuary. I lost to a Fool board earlier. Well, it was Mouse Fool, right? It was kind of weird. There's no no villages. But there are things you can do. For sure. But I don't know what you should do. You can do Grand Market stuff. I don't think Fool is that good. I don't know. You can also just do like Wharf money and have most of the battlefield points, which can't be that bad. Whether or not my coin did miss. Hopefully they didn't get the double 5. They didn't get 5. I didn't miss coin, which is actually kind of bad here. I just get another wharf. Yeah, I think we're mirroring here, it looks like. My wharf misses. I think I'm gonna put a third one in, which is kind of gross, but I don't know what else. I don't even know. You can maybe take a sanctuary. I would probably just buy a province. Yeah. You can try. I could try something. I don't know what buy here makes any sort of big difference for me. Hopefully they don't have their coin. Okay, so they missed that. It's like you can take a sanctuary. They're not so crazy with the wharfs. This is almost, it's almost worth taking an estate. Or thinking about it anyway. You leave 6, they double green. They didn't play a wharf. That's probably wrong, but This is nice for me. I mean, if I find a wharf, I'm back probably in winning position. They just go straight double. I didn't draw a wharf those, but anyway, we'll finish off those. Those are kind of pathetic draws. My wharfs have bottom deck now, so I'm probably, well, they didn't find one, and they missed 8, so I'm okay again. I wish I hadn't bottom decked all my wharfs. They're not drawing the wharfs very well either, though. Both of us are. Both of us are not drawing the wars very well. Vaults aren't like crazy. I'm not sure though. I would not have gone patrol. I'm not a huge fan of the patrol. I don't draw the wharf, which is excellent. The other wharf. That was a nice break. And hit 8 exact, of course, is huge. So now the wharves are drawing nice. I would have much rather seen, oh, that's rough. 7's really rough. I would have much rather, and I hit 8 exact. No, I don't. I hit 7 again. I would have much rather seen a vault than a patrol for them. I guess we just take estates. They're kind of silly. I'm not sure about the estate, but I definitely have been getting lucky at this point. Do the estates matter for me? Like if I get 2 estates in a province, is that useful? I would have 49. I guess it is useful. Because that's winning. Because ties go to me. So the estate is still actually does matter if I can get another province. Well, mainly because it was double estate. There's 7 so many times. I think this is a vault. I mean, you can do gold. But vault seems possible. Gold is also not crazy. I don't like the patrol. Again, I mean, it's fine. It's not okay. I mean, it's reasonable, but it's not what I would do. I think gold or vault. You know what? They have to get all 3 of these provinces, so hopefully that's hard. The buys almost don't matter. Unless they can get a 3. I guess if they can empty, if they can empty a pile, then it wouldn't matter. I'm just trying to draw a vault. There we go. Okay, so I win. I mean, unless they double, I guess. I don't think that's a thing that can happen. Yeah, that one didn't actually. I just couldn't lose by Dominion rules. Anyway, GG's everyone. I didn't do that well in the regular play, but I managed to make it out in the playoffs. Thank you everyone who came out and played. Always appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week.